lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
On the attack, Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Dort, left side. The three from Holmgren. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Green. Williams, a screen on Dort. Booker, the pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Dort against Booker. Pass to SGA. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
Outside, Green. Outside, Booker. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And that one's good for Brooks.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Ryan?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside, Williams. Here's Gillespie. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Brooks outside. Brooks a screen on Dort. Booker looking around. Back to Brooks. For three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to SGA. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Dort against Booker. Brooks outside. Shot is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside, SGA. With the crossover, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Booker. This one for three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. And it's good for 2. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
For three, Booker. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The shot by Dort, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Gillespie passes to Booker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. To the paint. Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass. Holmgren's got 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Booker against Dort. Outside Booker. Outside for Brooks. Fires the 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Holmgren. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Green, the pass to Brooks. And another basket for Phoenix.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
Now here's SGA. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Outside, Green. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 4. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Lou Dort picks one up.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And he drops it first. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. Brooks drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now SGA. Outside, Williams. That three's off the mark. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Brooks against Williams. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Booker drawing the double. Here's Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. And he buries his first look.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Outside Booker. Williams passes to Gillespie. Off target from three-point range. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Three-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. Here's Gillespie. Williams looking around. Outside Booker. They set the pick. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 11.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Gillespie. Here's Williams. He's scoreless. Pass to Mitchell. Williams with the screen. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Phoenix leading by 5. Allen outside. Outside Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Wallace. On the wing, Mitchell. Wiggins with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Green. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Allen finds Williams. Outside O'Neal. Outside Green. For 3, Allen. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 8. Outside Mitchell. Right there. Wallace outside. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. On the wing, Wallace. Allen defending. Elbow shot on the way. Again, Oklahoma City.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Booker, 11 points in the game. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Booker for three. That shot is off. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
They set the pick. The three from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Iguodala. Over to the wing. Here's Goodwin. No good on the triple. Thunder trail by 3. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Wallace has got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Screen by O'Neal. The 3, Allen. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 3. Allen, right side. Pass to Goodwin. From downtown, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Now Holmgren. Outside Mitchell. Screen by Holmgren. Takes the 3. Stolen. Inside. Here's Iguodala, and he dunks it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Iguodala. There's a screen with 3, Allen. Williams grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Wallace misses. Phoenix leading by 5. O'Neal passes to Goodwin. And here's Allen beyond the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Williams finds Holmgren. Chet from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams, and SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Phoenix also changing it up. Brooks, he's checked in for Highsmith. Booker comes in for Allen, and Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Outside Booker. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Outside for Brooks. Here's Iguodala. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Joe. The three. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. All by himself.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shakes him. And that one's long. The Suns lead by 4. To the middle. Stolen by Wiggins. Now here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Booker finds Brooks. And here's Booker. He's got 11. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Joe. And the Suns also making a change. Williams is checked in. Thunder trail by 4. Outside, SGA. Williams against Holmgren. Pass to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Suns lead by 4. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 11. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the inside. Wallace misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's O'Neal. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Holmgren inside. Working on Williams. And it's Holmgren missing. And the Suns shooting only 36% during the second. Outside, Williams. Here's Gillespie. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Wiggins, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Green's checked in for the Suns. So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 6. With some arc from deep. Holmgren. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Here's Brooks. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Brooks has got 11 points.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Williams against Green. Up top, Holmgren. They still need this. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. 14 points for him.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Brooks outside. Lets it go from deep. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 14. Up top, Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot from deep. Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. To the wing on the left. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Again, Phoenix, good for 2. Thunder trail by 7. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Gillespie. Brooks outside. SGA against Booker. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Williams. Hartenstein with it. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Gillespie. Counted from distance. And now a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. A 12-point game. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Back to Mitchell. Looking to end the run. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Williams, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker for 3. He drops it from range. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
Back to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Phoenix leading by 12. Brooks outside. Here's the pick. Outside Booker. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Gillespie. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 41% in this game. Now here's Mitchell. Williams looking around. Here's SGA. And it's Shai hitting the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Williams with the screen. On the attack, Green. Count it. Good. Williams has got 6.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
There's the screen. SGA passes to Williams. Let's go with a three. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Gillespie passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Brooks. Hartenstein pulls it in. Now SGA. He has 7. The 3 is up. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Whenever they can, that's part of why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Thunder trail by 11. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Outside Booker. Brooks outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Holmgren. Wow, the length of Chet.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
The Suns lead by 6. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Williams' shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. Pass to SGA. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Booker. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's SGA. Guarded closely. Dort for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Booker. Back to Green. Booker for three. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
SGA finds Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Over Brooks. The shot by Dort, no good. The Suns lead by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Williams misses. Booker against Dort. Outside Booker. Pass to Gillespie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Dort. SGA, a screen on Booker. Holmgren outside. There's the triple. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Green. Outside, Williams. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. Over Dort. That's short off the rim. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Williams up top. Pass to Booker. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Thunder trail by 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 4-3. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green against Williams. Outside, SGA to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Outside Booker. On the wing, Green. Williams defending. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed, but his overall game has improved.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5 from deep. Holmgren. Good! Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Gillespie. 9 points in the game. Outside Booker. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Williams misses. And here's Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Booker. Dort defending. Booker against Dort. Shoots. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Here's Gillespie. 9 points in the game. Outside, Williams. Shoots from 12, and Brooks with a basket on the assist from Williams. Brooks has got 16 points now.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Williams' shot is good.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Here's Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Williams a screen on SGA. Brooks from outside and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
Holmgren outside. The teardrop. Ooh, Holmgren fighting through contact.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. Williams a screen on Williams. Three-pointer, Brooks. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Holmgren outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. O'Neal on the wing. SGA covering. Outside, Green. Three-pointer, Brooks. SGA pulls it in. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Wallace outside for the lead. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Green. Wallace's shot is good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Brooks. Williams passes to Gillespie. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Gillespie can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. Williams passes to Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Over Green. Wallace misses.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 9. They get back on track. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Suns trail by 7. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Williams. Back to Brooks. Williams against Williams. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Williams. And here's Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Williams with the screen. And here's SGA outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Booker. Ooh, tough make by Book.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside Mitchell. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Mitchell's getting it done with 5 of 9 shooting from the field. The 3, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wallace outside. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Iguodala. The Thunder making their last shot. Here's Here's good one. Over Mitchell. That one's good. Nothing but net. Thunder with a lead. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Suns trail by 7. Good one. Passes to Allen. Pass to Booker. 16 feet out. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. That length inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Booker, covered by Joe. That shot is good by O'Neal.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Suns also making a change. Williams is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Booker. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Allen, left side. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Booker. Oh, look at Book with the focus.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
SGA, a screen on Allen. Here's Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Allen. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far. Oklahoma City on D. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Allen. Williams' shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Goodwin passes to Booker. Booker on the move. And he gets that one. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Pass to Holmgren. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 40 points.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Allen. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Thunder leading by 8. Outside Joe. Holmgren outside. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Up top, Allen. Watched by Wallace. Williams a screen on SGA. Goodwin passes to O'Neal. Got it.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside Joe. Here's Wallace. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Goodwin passes to Allen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Booker with the finish inside.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. He buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 11.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
They set a pick for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Allen pass to Goodwin. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Joe. Holmgren with it. Outside, Williams. Pass to Joe. 5 on the clock. Now here's Wallace. Beyond the arc. Joe misses. Suns trail by 9. Williams passes to Goodwin. And here's Booker. Covered by Joe. Now Booker from deep three-point land. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Joe on the wing. Booker defending. Puts up a 3. And the basket by Joe. Joe's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Allen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's SGA. Now pass to Williams. He takes it in. Oh, Williams with the block. It's Booker on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Takes him. Oh, my. Booker just throwing it down.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
Thunder leading by 7. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wallace, and it's Dort in for Joe. Phoenix also changing it up. Dylan Brooks checked in for O'Neal. Green comes in for Allen, and Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Booker. Takes it inside. There's Booker slicing inside.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
SGA. The bucket is good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Williams, a screen on Dort. Booker.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
The first one, and that brings him with an 8. Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. Williams fires, and he nails it.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Dort against Booker. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Thunder leading by 8. Outside, SGA. Outside, Holmgren. Here's Dort. Just 4 to shoot. Jalen Williams. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. Now pass to Williams. Book it! That one goes!
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here are the Thunder now. 6-point lead. They double him with Booker. Here's SGA. Now Hartenstein. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Just in time with the putback. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Seven-point differential. Can't get it.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.